Nashville when he plays Minecraft. That's Joe Hughes. That's Joe Hughes.
Send me away via subspace. Beam me a message from home. Cast me a hello in hollow. Tell me I'm not all alone. The corridors are narrow and the rations miss the mark as we fly like Xeno's arrow past the sparkles in the dark. I think of home and what I miss is picnics in the park. Oh, send me away via subspace. Tap me a line or two, because though we grow distantly, relativistically, I'm coming home to you.
Howdy y'all, Joe Hills here, recording as I always do in Nashville, Tennessee. Welcome to our viewers out there in Mixerland like Glamour Darlin'. Welcome to our viewers out there in Twitchland like Dino Ankylosaurus. Welcome to Kindless. Welcome to Austin Yapple, Frog, Jackassee. Welcome to Lady Friday, Lance Wright, Keynotes, the International Federation. Welcome to Lujacat Power. Welcome to Barrett Ludwig, 1000 Oscar. Welcome to Hunter. Welcome to Brian Drum. Welcome to Breezeabril. Welcome to everyone. Welcome to Dice. Welcome to Anna Extract. Welcome to Uncover the News. Bold is our pack. Zach plays stuff. Jackson Games. Alex the King 19. Welcome one. Welcome all. Welcome to Emily Hirschberger. Blue Cheese Chris Lamoth. Welcome to you. And welcome to Wildcard MC Diana Ruffner 2. And also Sylvia J. Says 80. Welcome to Sylvia J. And to Jace 2155. Glad to have you guys today. I can't read everybody's name. They're hard to say. Welcome, Fierce Placebo. Okay. I don't know who Mumbo AFK is, guys. Welcome to the 3 Default. Welcome to Cafe Alfresco. Welcome to Cody Craft. Glad to have you guys. Dan Pro. Welcome to .com. Dinosaur Flavored Jelly Bean. Glad to have you guys. We are in the process of setting up. Welcome to Victor Romeo Alpha Delta Delta India Charlie Tango. Welcome to Cassie Whiskey. Welcome to Brandstein, Benyid. Glad to have you guys all here today. We are setting up the stream now. It's me, Joe Hills. Is it safe to go outside? Okay. So this is where we have been hanging out. I've actually come through here, and I've been cooking up a bunch of sand for the to make glass for the server nether farm. And we are starting to run low on fireworks. So I think we might do a little bit more just kind of sand collection in this general area here. Then we'll call it and head back toward the nether hub. How do you guys feel about that? People are asking, what's the plan for tonight? The plan is make the nether hub materially prepared for construction. Right now we are missing so many nether hub materials. Specifically, we need a ton of gray glass. So I got some bones and I got some sand, and we're just cooking it all up. Cooking. Let's see. Hey, thank you for the $3, VR Addict. Appreciate it. And let's see. Welcome to everyone here. Am I going to check on the green heads? I want to leave a little bit of mystery there. Some of you guys are saying, Joe, why would you take this terrible deal? Guys, here's the thing. Somebody was going to snap all of those heads from the maze at the last second. And what that was going to mean was that we would have several days of boring while nobody tries to steal the heads. And then we would have me lose at the end anyway. So what we've done is we've mixed it up. Now nobody knows if the heads are still there or not. Either way, somebody's going to have to go get them. I'm not going to get them. Either Cub or Scar will go get them, or somebody else will steal them. The other reason that nobody was going after the heads was that they were placed in a location that was unknown. But those coordinates showed up in my latest video now. So if somebody's going to steal it, they have the perfect opportunity. That gives us... Here's the thing. If everybody steals the heads from me on the last day of the contest, I lose. But if they steal the heads from me today, that gives me 6 days to go back and steal them back. Okay, guys? So, I'm sorry if you guys think... Well, Cassie, that's how the NATO alphabet works. Alpha, Bravo, Charlie, Delta, Echo, Foxtrot, Golf, Hotel, India, Juliet, Kilo, Lima, Mike, November, Oscar, Papa, Quebec, Romeo, Sierra, Tango, Uniform, Victor, Whiskey, X-Ray, Yankee, Zulu, and I'm done. That's just how you pronounce that letter in the NATO phonetic alphabet. So, there you go, Cassie Whiskey. Okay. Hugs and Kisses Andre says, Joe Hill's long-term strategist. Exactly. I put those heads there 4 days ago and nobody touched them. That means I can't leave them there. That means I needed a better plan. So I came up with one. And if you guys don't appreciate it, I get that. Sometimes you don't spend as much time thinking about these things as I do. But believe me, I thought about it. Stray Manatee 703 says, NATO phonetic alphabet is a necessary tool in every technical person's toolbox. Indeed. Welcome, Karis, and welcome, Stray Manatee. Thank you for the follow. Hey, I don't know why I'm showing up as choppy on Mixer. Is that like an encoding thing? I don't know. Okay. X's and O's are pronounced hugs and kisses in the English language. If you have an X next to an O, it means hugs and kisses. That's when people sign their cards. They write XO and then like whatever. Also, you guys are saying... So here's the other thing. Is, now that I'm part of the Convexical, they haven't told me what the limitations on that are. So I'm going to push that for all it's worth. They've got a golf course, guys. They've got a mega smelter. They've got a whole bunch of crazy stuff going on. So I can just basically... what do you call it? Wait, you chose the name XO Andre... And you didn't know that XO means hugs and kisses? Okay, well, that's... Andre, like, I mean, you can make whatever decisions you want. That's fine with me. So, here's what we're going to do. We are going to make room... We're going to head out, actually. We're going to leave here. We need to dump some of this stuff in here for right now. We need to get the glass out from the ones that did cook. Okay. We need to dump a bunch of the other random stuff here before all the mobs start spawning. Because this is not a healthy place to be for me. Alright, so... I think that we are going back through the portal before the beholders start spawning. Actually, let's maybe just come down here for a second. We should record some sort of segment down here. Or out here. Let's go ahead and turn the face cam on. Or off and do a recording. Okay. Fatality Hugs and Kisses clicked follow, possibly on purpose. Welcome, Fatality Hugs and Kisses. Okay. Martin Shaw Jr. says, is it storming where you are, Joe? It is pretty windy, but the storms... I don't think it's actually raining. Lucius Howard, don't post all caps going in timeout. Okay. Hey, welcome, Zaya Brucey. Glad to have you today. Welcome, Taffy Tiger. Okay. So, yeah, we are going to find out what the limits of this relationship are. Hey, welcome, Fractal Panther. And thank you for the subscription, Thomas Sarah, on YouTube. Okay. So here's what we do. Let's mute, turn off. Start the record and give it time to blah, 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 blah. Gotta let the recording start right into the hard drive. We are here below the mesa, gathering sand. I've kind of swept across this land and picked a little bit of it clean here and there in order to get enough glass for our nether hub. Now, some of you guys are like, Joe, yeah, you got some glass here. Clearly, you thought it would be a good idea to smelt some as you went in these various furnaces here. But why would you even join the Convexical Alliance if you weren't going to take advantage of the fact that they have a mega smelter and that they are not online right now to tell you that that's not part of the deal? So, here's what we're going to do. We are going to head to the Convex base and start cooking a bunch of this sand so that we can bring it back to the supply area for the nether hub, and we can help the community to make some progress, because I know we need stacks on stacks of glass. Actually, I have several more in this shulker box here, so we should be able to make some sort of contribution. That is just a blaze. You are not supposed to be there, man. What are you doing? How did you even get out here? This is a relatively secure tunnel. How did he get in here? Did he just fly in through the ceiling there? Well, a blaze rod is a terrible thing to waste, so we're going to put that dirt in here. And unfortunately, part of the construction of the tunnel that has been afflicting the server includes the fact that several of... So one issue that we have had with... Yeah, this is going to be a problem. I can't run alongside here. One issue we have had with the construction of the server's nether hub walls, the first wall that went up actually cut this tunnel right in half, which took me a while to figure out. I thought there was just a chunk loading error because the wall was perfectly black, and it looked like the chunk just hadn't loaded in front of me in some sort of weird way. So we actually don't have this tunnel fully operational at the moment. I haven't approached it from this side, but I hope that I can just hit the blockage with a pickaxe and power through it. Now, that's not ideal. Somebody will have to patch the wall or rebuild the tunnel or something eventually. But when I looked at this from the other side, it was really weird. So, okay. Because part of the problem is that it's kind of sideways here. It's more obvious now when I do that, but yeah. Whoa. But yeah, so that was part of the problem. Was I was standing up there and I was looking down and I'm seeing this blue down here and I'm thinking like, what is up with this chunk? I've never had a chunk not load properly diagonally before. But core concept, the Nether Hub project is underway, and we need to go exploit the resources of Concorp to push it along further. So to Concorp we will go. Time skip. Stop recording. Yeah, I don't have room. I didn't have a boat. The problem was, I didn't want to take the boat down this path and find out that there was a big chunk of that missing at the end. I wasn't sure if because I hadn't approached that wall from this side before, I didn't know what was going to be missing. You are normally supposed to use a boat, but my whole point is that that thing is broken. It's not right. I said time skip because this is a time skip in the YouTube video. This is not the YouTube... You guys are not watching the YouTube video right now. You guys are watching me record the video. So that's how that works. Okay, I think that the convex entrance... Let's see. Impulse's door... Impulse's base is over here. Concorp Country Club is down here. Where's the actual Concorp door? Is it this one? Little Sloth says you're one of the most wholesome people on YouTube. Well, thank you. Okay. Yeah, so you guys are in the live studio audience of the YouTube video. What I do is I record the video in chunks during a live stream. So, here we go. Welcome of the goats. Let's see. Anybody else come in? Welcome, Bender 1085. Okay. Make sure to read the instructions before using Cub's smelter. Zaya Brucey says, how long have you been doing YouTube for? 7.5 years. Yeah, you guys are the laugh track. You can clap at home. It's fine. I hope that wasn't too loud. Sorry, guys. I should actually eat before I start this next recorded segment. Hey, welcome, Funky Sableye. Welcome, Anthony Ia. Welcome, Edgemondo. And Grindstaff Studios, Josiah Varenkamp. Don't change your last name. It's my last name. Don't take it. Cub shut down the smelter due to Rendog. Might need fuel. Well, we'll find out when we get there. Peter the Brewer says, hey, Joe and all you good people. Well, welcome, Peter the Brewer. Okay. Scans10 says, you're a smart guy doing videos and live streaming at the same time. You know why? Because you guys have really good ideas. And if I record a segment and then you guys just yell at me like, no, Joe, you did that wrong, do it again, but this other way. At that point, I can consider what you said. I'm not always going to do it, but we might get a better segment. How long have I been playing Minecraft for? Since right before the Halloween update. Hey, Pause, thank you for the sticker. Looks like this. Stickers on mixers. No, you spelled Corrinne's name correctly. Andre? Am I an alien? No. Madeline Wallace says, Scar's Volcano has lots of green heads that he has stored with no lock. I was actually thinking about stealing those. One of the things I was... We'll see if it makes sense to or not. Because once I steal them, I have to store them somewhere, and I don't know if I want to do that yet. But, yeah. Well, the other thing is, sometimes I don't know where things are on the server. And you guys are really helpful for like, no, Joe, go to the next portal, turn right. Okay, this is where Will's Knight's base is, blah, blah, blah. Okay, Lucius Howard. You know, I put you in timeout, and you're immediately doing jerk stuff again. So let's see. Okay. There you go. Okay. Steal all the grand heads. Maybe. That's the other thing, is... I know you guys... Just hear me out on this. Like, a lot of people here are, like, saying nice messages, like, oh, Joe, you're so wholesome, you're so nice, blah, 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 blah. I don't want... So when we're playing a game where part of the game is stealing, I don't want people to be like, well, if I steal from Joe, his fans will be like, why would you steal from Joe? He's so nice. But now that I'm part of this convexical conglomerate, everybody will be like, oh man, steal from the convex. Steal him. So this is actually also kind of a psychological thing, too, to keep the game interesting. So I know a lot of you guys are like, Joe, you could have won on your own. But it would be boring if I won on my own. Hey, welcome, Bonnie Bun Buns. Glad to have you today. North Allardyce says, you make fantastic videos. Thank you. But, yeah. So here's the idea. Is also, now, if I steal from the convex, it's not me stealing, it's me securing what is rightfully mine as part of this conglomerate. So, there's a lot of good ways that this can work out. It's not technically a ruse, it's a plan. A ruse has a negative connotation. And with a ruse, somebody is intentionally misleading somebody. I don't actually know what I'm doing. I chose a path where I could not know what I was doing in the most interesting and entertaining way. Because I knew if I just kept my stuff up on the roof there, it would not be interesting or entertaining. It would just be up on the roof. So, this is... I'm just mixing things up a little. Okay? So, here we go. We are going to record this next segment. So, sorry guys, I'm going to stop talking to the camera for a minute. Catherine Wingsent says, Joe, are you a teacher? I like to think that I am, but I do not have an education certificate. Okay. Let's see. Guys, stop posting in all caps if you don't want to get banned. Sorry, guys. Let's see. Playing without a specific designated base this season. Yep. Yeah, the goal of the game is to have fun. So, we'll see how we go. We're going to hit, so, face cam off, PayPal thing off, nobody to thank, start recording. How now, brown cow? Here comes Speed Racer, he's a demon on wheels. There are strange things done at the midnight sun by the men who moil for gold. The Arctic trails have the secret tales that would make your blood run cold. The Northern Lights have seen strange sights, but the strangest they ever did see was the night on the marge of Lake LaBarge I cremated Sam McGee. Now, Sam McGee was from Tennessee where the cotton blooms blows, while he left his home in the south to roam around the pole, God only knows. It was always cold, but the land of gold seemed to hold him like a spell, though he'd often say in a homely way, "Hey guys, we seem to be back here near the Convex and Concorp Incorp LLC trademark copyright corp whatever box purple thing. They've got this purple box here. We're gonna stand in it until our skin feels weird. Okay, my skin feels weird. I'm done. I'm getting out of there. Now, normally we wouldn't be allowed here. This is like convex lands, and you know, people who are not associated with Cub and Scar, like, see, Concorp employees and pass holders only. See, we can pass through here on account of our investment into the Grian head game. When lamp is on, furnace is on. Cooldown time varies with fuel. Stacks of multiple of 16 only, max 60, 36. I have no idea how any of this work. Low fuel lamp. If on, smelter ready for use. If off, fill fuel chest. So, I'm not sure exactly how this works. Smelter currently down to illegal usage. Well, they've got some fish in here that they haven't bothered to cook. Okay, so if I put a stack of red sand in here, that literally does nothing. Okay. So, maybe some of you guys were right. Maybe joining Concorp was not the best idea. But I'm sure they have more than one, like, massive smelter thing here. What is this thing? Does this have smelters in it? Let's go find out. I mean, it's full of kelp blocks on the side. Wait, or is this just another wing of this building? This one building here just continues indefinitely. Oh, hey, here's a door. Okay, so I'm not sure I 100% understand how this thing works. But let's say we go down to the bottom here. This is some dried kelp that has been cooked repeatedly. If I put 64 red sand in here, it's going to start cooking. And then is the output going to go into here? So some glass came out of that. And is it going to go all the way down to there? Great, okay. Yeah, so we understand how this works. Here's what we're going to do. We are going to close off this entrance here so that mobs don't jump down on us. But we're going to use glass for this one because we're going to have plenty of glass, and I don't want to not know what time of day it is. If I go outside and it's dark, that can be really bad. So yeah, we're just going to drop all these other stacks of red sand in here. We'll cook all this up. We'll head right back to the community area. See? It's always nice to join the convicts. You can always take advantage of their stuff, even if they're not around to tell you that that's not how it's supposed to be used, even if you're disregarding signs that explicitly explain how it's supposed to be used. They say the furnaces are down. You know what? That sign was accurate. The furnaces were down. Down here. Down these stairs. I found the furnaces. Thank you for the helpful sign, Cub. Time skip. Okay. So there we go. Everyone yelling, Joe, you're messing Concorp stuff up. You're doing it wrong. That's the point. They shouldn't have let me in their club if they didn't want me to take advantage of being in their club. A lot of people are saying, Joe, you're doing it the wrong way. It's fine. The glass won't feed into a fuel thing. It'll just go down into that chest. So here's what we're actually going to do, is we're going to stand here for a few seconds so I can do like a time lapse of... Oh, you know what? Actually, if we're going to do a time lapse of time passing, Let's go ahead and get some of this stuff out of my inventory. And this way the time lapse will show the clock moving across the sky. So we're going to leave the mouse right here while this is there for right now. David Love says, you're such a rule breaker, Joe. Concorp is going to murder you. Yep. Bean Captain says, why in your videos do you always seem like you don't have much air? Because I use all my air talking. It's all talking. This is the kelp smelter. It just drops everything into a chest for use later. Yeah, see? So, basically, I'm using Cub Fan's thing. And if they complain, then I'll just take all the heads back. Like, there's no... If you're gonna play a game, you need to play around, guys. That's what we're doing. Snatched Gaming says, stop. Okay, why? Jeff says, Joe, do you have a schedule for streaming? Not at all. My wife is a graduate student working on a PhD, and her work schedule is insane. So I stream and record when I can, but I often do not know. Like, some days she comes home and she's just like, hey, I need to run a bunch of errands. Can you watch Corrinne tonight? Other times it's like, hey, I'm done for the night. Do you want to go record? And we don't really plan very far ahead on this stuff because even if she's like, okay, I think I'll be home at this time. Like, when you're working on a lot of collaborative stuff in a science lab, everybody works kind of weird hours. So, like, she might be on her way out the door and somebody's like, oh, hey, let me get your opinion on this. Can you take a look at this code? Can you do something? You know, so, yeah. Joe owns Concorp now. I'm going to act like I own Concorp now. Of course I answered the question, Jeff. Thanks for stopping by. Southern Belle loves horsies. Glad to have you today. PhD in what? Biophysics. She's working on vaccine design. And so that's the thing, is I can't be like, honey, I really want to make videos tonight. Can you please make sure you come home early? Because if she's, like, making really good progress on her algorithms or the code she's running or whatever, I'm not going to... Like, people's lives will be better if we have better vaccines developed quicker. No amount of joy that I bring you from my YouTube videos outweighs the importance of her work. And that doesn't mean that I don't think I'm important, because I think I'm really important. I genuinely think very highly of myself, but I think even more highly of her and of her work. Yeah, I do know the face cam is off because I'm recording a time-lapse right now. I need the sun to move across the sky on the clock while that stuff cooks. So, yeah, that's the whole thing. Is I am making videos where and when I can, but no, her work is super important, and I really value her and her work, and I value all of you guys. I want you to have vaccines and not die. So, yeah. Have I ever showed my family on camera? Yeah, my wife is in some videos where we made, like, apple cider and stuff. You can Google Joe Hill's apple cider recipe, and it's got me and my wife making it. Corinne's been in videos before. Yeah. No, I mean, I genuinely think it's important to try to be part of communities where you value not only what you do, but what other people do too. And, you know, whether that's at the family level or your friends or whatever. Like, you know, if I need to help my wife out, there's no question, oh yeah, that makes sense. But she also appreciates what I do. And when she can, you know, like we definitely try to collaborate and coordinate things, you know, so she's going to be... she takes care of our daughter when I go to conventions, you know, to meet you guys, to hang out. So, yeah, that sort of thing. What's my favorite season? Fall or summer? I like summer a lot because I get to go swimming. Hey, Joe, there have been a lot of events on the server. Yeah, there are. Okay. The TSD in my YouTube name is Team Snow Day. That's a comedy group that I'm part of. Do a crime series where I break into people's bases and gently break forms. Yeah. When will this video be up? I'm not sure exactly. Would I be a vaccinist? I get vaccinated, but I don't actually make vaccines. She makes vaccines. May Borowski, great name, I love Night in the Woods, says, how do you get so good at rhyming and poetry? Practice. Every day. I'm busting out Rhyme Zone. I'm writing parodies of songs. I'm coming up with ideas. Malixum10 Mastodon says, is it too late to say that you can buy glass? We need so many stacks of glass for the Nether Hub area. Even if I bought out the entire store, it wouldn't be enough. I am the Concorp. Okay. Stray Manatee says, we were watching Joe on 3 devices, like a weird Joe echo chamber. That's funny. I don't own any Concorp stock. Of course I like Night in the Woods. I was waiting for Night in the Woods to come out for years. Scott Benson is awesome. I follow him on Twitter. I've been going to PAX and checking out the game when it was, on display years before it came out. The day it came out, I played through as much of it as I could, and I beat it within a few days. Do I get free items at Concorp shops? I don't know. That is almost like stealing. Henry Peter writes, Joe Hills is chaotic neutral. I like to think of myself as chaotic good, but I often have a flawed image of myself. Conjorp. Right now we are recording a time-lapse of the moon moving across the sky on my clock while we cook all of these glasses. We're almost done. Don't worry. How was my Thanksgiving? Andre says, I worked 28 hours from Wednesday through Friday catering deliveries to homes and Walmarts. Oh, geez, that's a hard Thanksgiving. Oh, I hope you get some time off now. Overkill says, when I was 9 or 10, I met somebody with polio, and it was awful. I wouldn't wish it on my worst enemy. Thank you to Dr. Salk. Yeah, and that's the thing, is the stuff my wife is working on, it's mathematically and scientifically over my head, but I understand the good that it can do. So, I have no problem accommodating her schedule. Blue Eternity says, do you go to PAX East or PAX West? Those are the two I don't go to. I go to PAX Unplugged and PAX South. Am I going to win the headhunt? I think so. Wildcard MC says, Joe is chaotic. Pretty much, yeah. Hey, welcome, Alex Coates. Glad to have you. Lady Friday says, as a convexical, you're not stealing, you're acquiring. I like to think of it as reallocating. Antimony Medusa says, you mentioned being a fan of Ack Inc. in the past. Are there any other D&D streams or podcasts you're a fan of? Ack Inc. is the big one I keep up with. And their C-Team podcast. I'm actually wearing an Ack Inc. C-Team shirt right now. You can't see it until the camera turns back on in a few minutes. And I've got my green flame foam finger behind me in the camera, too. Hey, welcome, Casey Shear. I hope I win, too. Joe, can you say time skip? Well, I'm not time skipping right now. Hey, Lego Gaming, we're recording a time-lapse right now of these furnaces cooking while this moves across the sky. I'm almost wondering, is this taking longer than it should? Have I activated something by accident where this is actually just not working well? Peachy806 says, nice job editing the last video. There was so much great stuff on the stream, I wasn't sure how you'd cut it. It was an interesting one to cut. Casey sure says, just finished watching your other videos. That was a good move, Casey. Do I have any pets? No, because we live in an apartment and they would charge us an extra few $100s a month, which we can't afford. And I would rather have a yard if we were gonna have a dog. Somebody says it's on a timer. Okay. I should steal Green's real head, how he stole Mumbo's stash. Guys, I'm not gonna sing Mumbo AFK. That's not gonna happen. Do I watch any non-Minecraft YouTubes? Yeah, a lot of stuff. People are saying, please sing Mumbo AFK. Alrighty. Boom 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 bumbo mumbo bumbo mumbo bumbo. Why are you away? Mumbo bumbo mumbo bumbo. Why are you away from keyboard mumbo? Mumbo bumbo. Mumbo bumbo, why are you AFK? There's no way that you should be so far away from your keyboard. Is that the words? I don't actually know the words. Was it close? Okay, everybody says I did a perfect job. Thank you, guys. Catherine Wingset says that is terrifying. Frozen Fire Ninja says this is terrifying. Bonnie Bun Bun says that's not how it goes. That's how it goes today. Welcome, Shirley Rays. I'm not going to stream chess today. Okay, so there we go. You guys can put that on the subreddit because it's not going in the video. Alrighty. So let's go ahead and take a look at how this is going. Okay, somehow these furnaces are all cooking kelp instead of other things. They were supposed to be cooking glass, so I figured I would just run that time lapse for as long as it took for all the glass to cook. But it looks like all the glass did cook, and then some other stuff happened. Whoops, I don't need this kelp. Go away, kelp. So, yeah, it looks like we are so good at being part of the convex that we have actually started helping Cubfan cook all the kelp that he will need to fuel this furnace for a century. You know? But that's a big part of being on a team, is you want to help your teammates invest in the future. Because the future is where our children live. And you might say, Joe, I don't have children. And I'll say to you, look toward the future. If you don't see your children there, it might just be that you need glasses. When was the last time you spoke to an optometrist? Because scheduling an eye appointment is always the right move. Anyway, where was I? We are gonna just kind of wait for the sun to come out so we don't emerge here with like a creeper coming into our faces with explosions. Actually, no, we're just gonna throw an ender pearl and hope there's no creeper where we land. Hey, there's no creeper where we land. Boom. Yay. Here we go. We're just gonna break that now. Okay, there's no evidence we were ever here. Precisely as I intended. Time skip. Okay, so now we need to go to the... what place? This place. A lot of people talking about their eye appointments now in the chat. Unboiled Egg says, you should establish yourself as the greatest hermit in team. So the problem is, Unboiled Egg, that the game is too static right now. So I basically flipped over the board. There's no question in my mind that I had a chance to win on my own. But I knew it would be very boring for 4 or 5 days while we waited to get there. Whereas what we just did actually makes the game very interesting for the next few days. So things are going to get a little bit crazy because of what we've done. Okay. So here we are once more at the Nether Hub Materials building. I talked to False Symmetry earlier when she was streaming, and she said that she left a bunch of gray dye in here. So we can use these gray dyes. Actually, let's go ahead and grab some of that there in order to make gray stained glass. Now, I'm pretty sure gray stained glass goes in here. Looks like we've already got quite a bit in these chests, but not enough. We are going to need chests upon chests of gray stained glass for this project. But you know what? That's okay, because hermits know how to pitch in. So we are just going to grab some more of this. Bada bing. And bada zoom. You're just going to click that. Look at that. We are just staining glass left and right. Now you might say, Joe, that was not very much in comparison to what you really needed to bring. Well, luckily, I cooked some glass earlier too. So I figure we'll go ahead and just mash up a little bit more of this. Thank you again to False Symmetry for generously providing the gray dye on account of that being costly. No, this is one problem with this auto-click thing. Is it's like, yeah, we'll let you combine gray glass with gray glass. No, we gotta get it all out of our inventory or it'll mess up. Dang it. Okay, here we go. So now when we do that, it's perfect in every way. We can just kind of click all that into there, like so. And go ahead and make another batch. Whoosh. Look at that. That's, you know, almost 3 whole rows when you consider that we helped finish out this row. It's not the best contribution anyone's made to the project, but, you know, it's important to do what we can when we can do it. So, awesome. That is one less thing to worry about today. One greater thing to worry about today. While I was over in that area waiting for the glass to cook, and mining sand. I actually found some more diamonds underground because I was like, well, the sun is down and there's holders flying around waiting to eat my brain, and I don't have a bed. So I went and I found some more diamonds. I heard that Scar has a new fireworks shop he opened down here, and I think that I'm entitled to an employee discount. Yeah, here it is. Top gunpowder. Do 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 do. Wait, no, that's the bonus stage theme. 12 diamonds per 1 Vex rocket box. Is this... So, wait, does that include the shulker box? That seems like a steal. Wow, that's a really good deal. Flight duration 2, flight duration 3. These are premium rockets. 1 diamond per stack here. 1 diamond per stack there. Interesting. And exploding rockets. Pick any 20 for 1 diamond. Well, I gotta have exploding rockets. So let's go ahead and take 20 of these. Ooh, blue. Wait, oh, they are all different colors. Are any cyan? Cyan's my favorite color. I don't know if you guys know that, but it is. Okay. Well, we're gonna switch to F5 mode to see if we can make this work. Dang it. It is hard to jump off that thing. We're gonna jump off this thing then into the bay here. Okay, it looks like these fireworks, not only can I not see them blow up from this angle. Okay, well these are not good flying around fireworks because they are directly harming my body. Also, I can't tell where I'm flying. So we are gonna not keep doing that. But yeah, that 12 diamonds for 1 shulker box thing, I could actually really use another shulker box. So I think we're going to go ahead and pay Scar 12 diamonds for 1 of these shulker boxes full of rockets. And, I mean, we'll never need rockets again, probably. I say that. We'll realistically need rockets again far sooner than I would like. But let's go ahead, grab 1 nice little stack out of there. Boom. We'll throw these 10 extra back into here. That is a steal. Except like we didn't steal it. But, you know, that is a deal. But we're not Vegas dealers. We didn't deal it. I don't know where I'm going with this. I don't know where I'm going. Should we go gather more materials for the Nether Hub? Let's... What does the Nether Hub still need? Let's go look at the signs inside there. Hey, welcome, Pal Gabby. First time watching the Hermitcraft stream. Glad to have you today. I am Joe Hills, and I'm figuring out what I'm doing as I'm doing it. We need a lot of concrete for this. Honestly, even if I did get that box of gravel, it would all end up going in here probably. Green concrete powder, green concrete, black concrete, cyan terracotta, sand, white concrete powder we've got enough of. Okay. So it kind of makes sense that the next logical thing to do at this point would be to go dig out a bunch of stuff in the Nether. Let's quickly, before we do that, put some stuff into here that we don't immediately need. Like these extra shovels, that sort of thing. Okay. The gray dye needs to go back here. Okay. Cool, cool, cool. So, let's see. Alrighty. Well, as I look around this room... Oh, thank you, VR Addict Videos, for the $4.49. Appreciate it. Sorry, I was just about to start a recording segment, though. So as I look around this room, the gray glass is clearly something we are going to need a ton of. And I can't possibly hope to gather enough sand myself to fill this. You know, and as I'm looking at everything else we need a lot of light blocks. Luckily, some folks are bringing in sea lanterns. Other folks have started bringing in blue carpets already. Well, I could have sworn I saw some. There we go. There's some blue carpet. We're going to need a ton of lapis lazuli. Some of this I'm only going to be able to harvest from binding. But realistically, what I think I want to do right now is go down and just help dig out some of this project. Is that a bad idea? Put Put bones in blank chest if you need white dye. Yeah. Am I the only one online? Hey, thank you, Juicy Fruit Lady, for the host. Is Sumas online, but I think he's AFK. I'm in Nashville, Tennessee. That's where I is. Okay. Okay, let's see. Yeah, I'll turn the face cam back on when I'm done recording, guys. I'm kind of in the middle of figuring out what I want to do with this next segment, because we need to mine out a huge height here. We need to go down way lower than this. So, you know, one thing I guess I can do is I can just start kind of mining down and hopefully figure out where this all connects. Okay, so here we go. If I just kind of take care of some of this extra bedrock here, that will actually probably streamline things a bit. I was kind of thinking, like, logistically speaking, it kind of makes sense to mine from the top down rather than standing on the ground and looking upward. Because, like, up here, even if I hit lava, like, it'll fall down, mostly. It won't, like, flow directly into my face, where I keep my precious eyes. See that there? We don't have to worry about that too much, because we just take this netherrack, and we just fill that, like so. Boom. And, you know, in theory, there's nothing down there but those slabs, so that's not a huge problem. We can just kind of mosey along, just kind of gently clearing, gently sweeping this all out. Now, there are going to be some weird gaps here, like this one. I don't know that anything can really be done about that. But yeah, we'll just kind of gently raise the roof of this area below us here as we come through. Time skip. Okay. Stop recording. Face cam back on. You guys, stop saying stop. I'm going to start timing out people who are doing that. I don't know why you guys are doing that, but it's obnoxious. I've been live streaming for 47 minutes, Charity Joseph. Hey, welcome, Turtle Crushing. Things are windy in Tennessee as well. Welcome, Bowles. Glad to have you today. And thank you for the host, Peachy. Hey, welcome, Minute Rumble. Glad to have you today. Yeah, this is how I record videos, Apples. And did that work? It's really hard to click the right user's name in YouTube, which is why I usually put people in timeout instead of banning you. Okay, Charity Joseph, I accidentally timed you out when you were fine. You didn't do anything wrong, but other people were terrible. Sorry. You'll be back in 300 seconds. Okay. Yeah, people yelling stop are going to get timed out too. I don't know why you guys are doing that, but that's weird. Why do a Hermitcraft season with limited resources or no farms? I missed a donation. Did I, Taffy Tiger? I saw one from VR Addict. And nothing's come through on my PayPal. Boom, 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 boom. Welcome, Drubin. Let's see. Sorry, I got a cough. 1 second. Alrighty. Hey, thank you for the stickers, Minute Rumble. Okay, so we actually do need to mine out some of this. Don't go mining to try and clear out all of the netherrack that's there. Ooh. You know, it actually occurs to me, I was going to say, let's actually, real quick, You know, it occurs to me as I started clearing this out that it's not going to look very impressive if you just saw what I was doing up there as the complete, like, before and after. So, like, I wanted to come down here and kind of show you a little bit briefly of what that segment that I just cleared out is going to look like. Because I've already taken care of the 3 layers kind of above it, and then I just wipe out the floor last. Now we've wiped out, like, one segment here. Now, the thing is, one segment here isn't really that impressive when you consider how wide this whole slabbed area is. So I'm just going to pick a place to stand, and I'm going to mark it in a visibly defined way. We're going to put this dirt right here. So this is the before. This is the before. Okay, stop recording. Face cam back on. Now remind me, guys, when I come back in from that part of the recording, I need to say, and this is the after. Okay? That's your job, guys. Remind me to say, this is the after. Can you guys do that? Thank you, guys. You're the best. Thank you, Lego Master, for the stickers on Mixer as well. Welcome, Dan Pro. Don't ask for subs on here. Josiah Varenkamp says, is Stephen King your father? No, that's Joseph Hillstrom King. I'm Joe Hills. My name is actually Hills. His name is Joseph Hillstrom King, but he didn't want to use King in his name because he thought he was riding his dad's coattails. So instead, I get stupid happy birthday messages every time he has a birthday from people all over Twitter saying, hey, Joe Hills, happy birthday. I'm like, that's Stephen King's son, not me. So no, that's not me. But I'm not bitter. He's so good he doesn't have to use his real name, he thinks. Well, I do use my real name, and I trade on that name, and he treads on that name. That's fine. That's fine. Sorry. I'm going on. Some people said, I hope you find quartz while you mine netherrack. That would be nice, but it's not a must-have. Yeah, the server's going to start lagging like crazy if I don't pick all this netherrack up, which is one of the reasons it's nice that there's no one online but offline Asuma, so... Or what do you call that? AFK Asuma? Asuma, you're so AFK. Asuma. I'm lagging away. Just roll with 2 birthdays from now on. Yeah, that's what I should do, is I should just be like, oh, thank you. I hope you have a wonderful birthday, too. And then when they say it's not my birthday, I go, I thought we had the same birthday. That's just what I'm going to do from now on. Okay, thank you. Thank you, guys. You've increased my ability to make people's lives sillier. Play Town of Salem. Not right now. We're playing Minecraft right now. How much ceiling do the hermits have to dig out? About 90 levels worth? 90 meters worth? It's going to be... We're going way past where the original hub is. That's part of why all these tunnels are getting cut into. It's like a whole logistical nightmare trying to get all this together. So, anyway. Ooh, okay, there's a donation. Thank you for the $3.14, Kimberly Martin. Appreciate it. How often do I stream? I stream when I can, but scheduling-wise, it's kind of erratic because of my wife's work schedule being kind of crazy as a grad student. Okay. So a lot of this doesn't actually have any stone or anything coming out of it here. It's much easier to get all these stray blocks out of the way now when there's still scaffolding. Dang it, I want that netherrack, or quartz. How am I even going to get that? I don't know. I want those levels, too. My 73 levels are insufficient to fuel my dreams. Too many dreams, not enough dream fuel. Dream Fuel is an official sponsor of the Women's NBA. Oh, thank you, VR Videos. Or VR Addict. Okay. Oh, dang it, there's a pigman down there now. I don't want that. It's inconvenient. Also, I'm realizing the place that I stood isn't going to show what I do. And this is the after. All this I dug out over here isn't going to show up in that at all. Like, at all. Well, I got the experience at least. So how do we get... We should probably put this netherrack into boxes somewhere, right? That would make sense to me on some level. Why don't we have a way up and out of here? Maybe I should build a netherrack stairwell that goes up to where I'm working? I don't know. Could build it out of glass, I guess. No. Oh, well, at least glass is non-spawnable. So that's a point in its favor. Oh, dump all this in the Concorp smelter. Okay, that's a brilliant idea. Karis Sophia, thank you. Thank you, Karis. That's perfect. We're going to dump all this in the Concorp smelter. Oh, man. Thank you for that amazing idea. Okay. So... It's okay, guys. I'm part of Concorp. I don't have any pets. Okay, good. It's not going to be nighttime, so... Karis Sophia, you are amazing. Thank you so much. I can put that in a single chest, can't I? No, the thing is broken right now, so we have to get creative. Okay, so then we'll take all this and dump all of it back into one of these. I was gonna edit in me saying and after and then show you guys how much stuff I had dug out, but I realized right away I was ending up with all this extra netherrack and it was starting to lag the server. So I thought, what should I do with all this extra netherrack? Oh, you know what I should do? I should give it to Concorp, because they always need bricks for projects, and as a Concorp member, I want to be a valuable contributor. So here you go. You're welcome, Concorp. Let's go dig out some more of that giant nether hub pit. Time skip. Brendan Adkins donated $2 and says, Karis Sophia is great and on Joe Hills' Patreon server. She is great and on my Patreon server. Thank you, Brendan Adkins, for reminding us of that. Hey, Samurai Sandwich. Did I just hit stop recording? I did. Okay, so face cam back on. I'm going to go dig out more of that. Where is the best way to get down to... there. Okay. Let's see. Okay, inbox. Karis Sophia writes on Mixer, hi to Brendan. Okay. They closed the smelter to Rendog, but I'm notably not Rendog, guys. I'm my own me. I get in trouble in my own way. Okay, so somebody cut out that far. I don't remember. I'm going to have a hard time figuring out where I was even digging before. Dang it. Which, on the one hand, I could just be like, well, I'll just dig up here, and that'll still be helping. Which, arguably, yes, this is literally helping. But I want to go back to where I was so I can do that before and after thing. Make sure you take a quick nap in the nether when you get tired. Thank you for that excellent advice. I should have brought a bed with me. You're right. I forgot. Can I do an impression? Like, Hi, I'm Yakko Warner. And I'm the Warner sister. No, I can't do an impression. Clearly not. Okay. Guys, if you're going to tell people to subscribe to Putin, you're going to get banned in here. That's just how that works. I'm not a big fan of the current Russian regime. We're going to run backwards real quick here. This is why, ideally, we don't mine upward in this process. Dang it, I'm not going to be able to get over to there, am I? Yeah, that's going to be a whole thing. Okay, well, can't do anything about that. So, new plan. Guys, asking people to subscribe to things will get you banned. Okay. Let's see. Okay. Welcome, Minute Rumble 374. Mine out a slab. I don't want to mine out a slab. Okay. Here's what we're going to do. We are going to just kind of swing through here. Like so. Ah, that seemed like a good idea. If I come down to here and just kind of mine across, or build a kind of a line. Then I can kind of come back this way a little bit. I can just kind of slowly enclose this. And that keeps bringing me a little bit closer there. Until I'm like here, and I still don't have sufficient space to do anything. Except for this. Which turned out was maybe all I needed, because then we come back to here. Then we just place this block. No! I was so on top of this. I really thought I had this. Place this block right there. I'm supposed to be taking the netherrack out. I know. That's part of the plan. Hey, Ryan Truitt, thank you for the $1. Okay. So then from here, we swing back this way. So then we place a block there, and we place a block there. Now, does that destroy it entirely? No. And that almost just got me anyway. Okay, great job. Good planning. The important thing is that the next time somebody comes through here, they'll see that lava block and they'll know not to dig right there. Okay, not there. Never mind. We did that wrong. Okay, we're just gonna abandon this for right now. Done. I tried. It's a better warning. It's a better warning as is. It's a better warning that way. It's, oh my gosh. Core concept. Well, okay. Yeah. Oh man, that was a bad call. Okay. Okay. Go mess with other hermits. They're not online right now. Okay. So yeah, start at the top and work down is what we should do. I do have fire resistance potions. I just didn't bring them because I'm dumb. Okay, here's what we're actually going to do right now. We're going to build stairs up to... Well, okay. We're going to build stairs up to this level here. Then when we get to this level, we're going to run around. We're just going to knock everything out. Knock them out the box, Luke. Knock them out. Knock them out the box, Luke. Knock them out. Luke, use the force and run. Run to Dagobah. Run to Dagobah. Luke, use the force and run. Run to Dagobah. Run to Dagobah. I'm Yoda. I'm a soldier. Something I told you. Okay. We got Death Star, Death Star, Death Star, Death Star. We got Death Star, Death Star. Okay. Well, core concept, we are actually making some progress here now. And falling immediately back down into the hole. Okay. Sorry, Supreme Savage. This is an invite-only server, and I do not control the invites. I actually think about that song a lot because it's got that line, there's a point where Yoda tells Luke not to worry about his friends, Luke, it's something like, Luke, not ready are you? But there's a city in the clouds where they're keeping my crew, and a Jedi's gotta do what a Jedi's gotta do. So Vader, man, I'm coming for you. But yeah, I just love that. There's a city in the clouds where they're keeping my crew. It's such a good line. I think a lot about that line. You know, what would you do for your crew if there was a city in the clouds where they were being kept, you know? I'd like to think that you would go after them too. Whoa, that was almost bad. People are telling me I need to stop dabbing. I'm sorry. Hey, thank you for the hose truck pipe. Glad to see you today. We are just excavating. Whoops. A lot of these are non-weight bearing blocks that we're breaking. They're not load bearing. That's the word. These are non-load bearing half slabs. Okay. Hey, welcome, David Miller. Will I sing ABC on the knee to the baby? I don't actually know that song. Apparently, I thought Corrinne was making it up, but apparently it's from something that she watches that I haven't seen. Pizza Pro 68 says, Joe, you are my favorite hermit. Well, thank you. Do I like to cook? I do when I have time, but I never feel like I have time. Time is always against us, Neo. How is this pickaxe doing? It's doing okay. I actually do need to go get a bunch of carrots and watermelons from Concorp. Okay. Am I still over the thing? Okay, cool. Because I need to stop when I actually get all the way. Okay, so where does this actually cut over? It cuts over about there. Sorry, Zombie Pig Man. I can't reach you. Okay, you got lucky today, Zombie Pig Man. Enjoy your narrow ledge of safety. That's all you get. Okay. Do I have mending on my pick? Of course not. No. I need to go get a bunch of diamonds or something. Oh wait, I have a bunch of diamonds. I need to assemble another pick with it. Okay. And, oh, dang it. Already see it, Tron. Let's see. Use melons to buy a mending book. That's kind of what I'm thinking, Alex. Yeah. Okay. I want to see Joe do the Death Star rap in front of TFC's orbital ball. I don't actually have the whole thing memorized. Is the problem. I'm so gonna get lava doing this. This is the worst possible idea. Okay, where is my and after place? So none of the stuff I did is actually gonna show up in this and after thing. Dang it. That was so dumb of me to stand there for that. Okay. We need to go feed the rest of this into the Concorp smelter. We've got plenty of it at this point. Okay, and this is not how we get up there. I wish Scar or Cubfam would log on so that those chunks would stay loaded. Okay, so we're going to run down to here. Pop out here, and then their base is back this way. Okay. What do I think is scarier? Gas or Enderman? I think silverfish are the scariest mobs in the game. Because if you're not careful, they can really wreck your day. Silverfish has caused me more trouble in Minecraft than any other mob. Like, legitimately, for real. I really should just be putting more of these into each one, because this is going to get silly. Okay, so let's open up this one now. Yeah, we're just going to have to really go ham on this. Okay. Boom. There we go. And hopefully we can get back through the portal before any creepers spawn and cause us real trouble. How many... Let's just go check real quick and see what kind of amount of nether bricks has gone through. Okay, not enough. Not enough to be a problem anyway. Okay, so let's see. Concorp scammed me, Joe. Well, me, Joe, and me think Concorp okay. I think I'm going to take advantage of everything Concorp has to offer, whether they intended to offer it or not. So, for example, filling their smelter with netherrack that I'm obtaining in this process. Yeah. Josiah Varenkamp says, Joe is Joe's favorite hermit. That's very perceptive. That's very perceptive. But really, shouldn't we all each be our own favorite hermit? Aren't you your favorite hermit? Because, like, I like all of my friends. I really like playing on this server. But, yeah. The hermit that I have to deal with day after day, week after week, year after year is me. So I better be my favorite. Because if I'm not my favorite, I need to improve my life until I am, you know? I gotta get my life together and live it in such a way that I'm proud to be me. That's important to me. You know what? Scar, TFC, they're all perfect just the way they are for them. But for me, I always gotta be improving. So, that's just kind of how I approach things. Indoor Feather says, what are you working on? I'm working on the Nether Hub. I'm clearing out a ton of netherrack here to fill Cubfan's furnace with netherrack. That's part of the goal. You guys are probably like, Joe, what are you going to do with all that nether brick? Do you have a project that you need a ton of nether brick for? No. I'm just doing it because I think it's funny. Welcome, Riffraff. Truck Pipe says, I'm not actually a hermit. Oh, really? I just assumed you guys were all your own hermits in your hearts. Okay. My pick is about to break. Oh, no. You're actually right. It is about to break. I've only got 118 durability left, which is not very much. Okay. So what we're actually going to do on that is we're going to pull the diamonds out of this box here. 1, 2, 3. Do I have any sticks? I do have sticks. Great. I've got sticks there. We're going to run to Isuma's, what do you call it thing? His skeleton farm, and quickly just enchant this pickaxe. Karastafea says, given that I'm home alone on a or not home alone, but given that I'm home on a Sunday night playing Minecraft, I probably qualify as a hermit. Why not have a cart with a chest that goes over the hoppers to put the... Oh, that would be really smart. I should do that. Okay, that's a good suggestion there, Rainbow Bright. We need to first figure out how to get back up and out of here. I feel like I saw a gap in this at some point. No. Maybe I'm just bad at this. I feel like if I go this way, though. Yeah, this line... Yeah, if I go to over here. I know I'm not supposed to be adding netherrack, but, like... Just hear me out, guys. If I go to... No, Pigman. There was a way to walk up here at some point, I feel. Which would get me up to Asuma's thing. Which is not this portal. But yeah, this one over here. Guys, don't post with all caps. You'll probably get timed out or banned or something. Get a mending book for your pick. The problem is that's not really a core part of what we're trying to accomplish in this episode. VR Addict Videos says, everyone beat my donation if you dare, and donated $3. I don't know if anyone dares. We'll have to see. Okay, let's go ahead and fix these. Is it cheaper to go this way? Cheaper to go this way. Okay. Okay. So, this is... How much, It doesn't show you the damage if it hasn't taken any, apparently. Okay, so... If I swing back by down here... Okay, cool. So this is kind of where I was at. There's my stairs there. Okay, great, great, great. So we can just kind of keep sweeping through here. The pick has 1561 durability, which is plenty. I got worried when I saw that flame there. I thought that was going to be lava. Fortunately for me, it was not. It's a good day to fry, as they say in Klingon. Oh, somebody the other day posted on Twitter that Ziploc bags are a lot more fun if you pronounce them like a Klingon word. Ziploc. And I think Ziploc is actually a lot better. Hey, Gregory Harris. Right, challenge accepted. Have a blast at PAX. Thank you. Believe me, guys, I really do appreciate all these donations, because even though I am definitely getting close to having all my expenses covered for PAX Unplugged, PAX South is actually in January, so these are two PAXs like within like 60 days of each other, which means airfare, hotels, so every donation does help. I'll be in San Antonio in January for PAX South. Hopefully I'll see some of you guys there. I know for a fact that some of you guys will be at PAX Unplugged next weekend, or this weekend actually, in like 5 days, 4 days almost. Wow, so soon, in Philadelphia, so I'm looking forward to seeing some of you guys there. Okay, gonna kind of come through here, sweep out some of this. Wow, we are already filling this shulker or the our inventory. Netherrack here. I could probably consolidate some of this stuff down, or something, I don't know. Actually, it's not that dangerous. Once I've cleared out the top layer, it's easier probably to knock out the floor from down here, because I know there's no lava above it, so I don't have to fear anything. Because fear is the mind killer. It's that little death that gets in the way of our enjoyment of the book Dune. Also, guys, I've been... Like, the book Dune is so weird, and the movies are even weirder. I don't know. I've been trying to think, like, could you make a Spaceballs type film about Dune? Like, if you combined Dune and Airplane, what do you get? And I think you actually basically still just get Dune, but, like, maybe Alia starts talking as soon as she's conceived. Like, other than that, it'd be the same movie. I don't know. I'm working on it. I'll come back to you guys about it. 601 from Josh Clayton. Thank you. He says, I'm the guy from The Price is Right. Appreciate it, Josh Clayton. Maybe the problem is I'm trying to combine Dune with Airplane when I need to be combining it with something else, like Dune, Where's My Car? What's the longest poem you can say using only one rhyme, but you can't repeat words? I have no idea. Whoa, we're already full of blocks already. Dang it. Okay, at least now this time when we come back in from the segue there, it's going to look impressive. Do I play Five Nights at Freddy's? No, I don't like to play games that start with numbers in their name. So, like, yeah, I haven't played Five Nights at Freddy's. I also haven't played 12 Kingdom Hearts. And looks like we have a $20 donation from Laura. Thank you very much, Laura. Let's see if there's a note attached to that. Nope. But thank you very much, Laura, for the $20. And, whoa! Hey! Shay Snail just edited her pledge to $50 for the month on Patreon from $10 a month. That means that we have a new $50 a month sponsor. So that means you get 4 mid-roll ad-free episodes a month now, guys. For every $50 a month Patreon sponsor. You guys might not realize this, but I read a poem at the end of the episode instead of running mid-roll ads. So I did not have a poem selected to read at the end of this episode, but I need to have one by the end of the month in order to satisfy that contractual obligation. So thank you, Shay Snail, for keeping me on my toes with that edited Patreon donation. Came in at the beginning of the month and said, hey, give me $10 a month so I can join your Patreon Realm server. And a few days later, well, or maybe a week and a half later, I don't know how long it's been, but yeah, thank you, Shay Snail. And thank you, Frog, for the $2 donation that says have fun at PAX, or £2 donation, which is a lot heavier than $2. Let's see. How big of a TV do I have? Not a very big one, because I don't play games on my TV really. We mostly got it so my kid can watch videos and stuff while we're cooking. So it's not very large. It was a gift, so not very big. But it's not like, if I'm watching a video, I'm usually watching it on my phone or like a tablet while I walk around the house cleaning. I don't have a lot of time to just sit. Like, if I'm sitting down, I'm probably editing a video that I made, not watching something somebody else made. If I'm like scrubbing dishes though, then I have time to watch something somebody else made. But yeah, so no big TVs for us. It's not really just in the cards. What's my daughter's name? Corrinne. Do I like spicy foods? I do, but I have to be careful about what and when I eat, so in order to keep peak conditioning. Okay. So we need to go feed way more of these into the hoppers. Somebody says there are 423 people watching you on YouTube and only 168 thumbs up. I don't know if that matters or what that means. Like, if you guys think it's helpful to click thumbs up, you are welcome to, but I've never asked you guys to do that because I don't make any money off of these streams directly. Like, I'm not running ads. It's not like, oh, if I get more viewers, I get more ad revenue from the stream. It's like, I get money from those of you guys who donate, those of you guys who subscribe to Patreon or whatever, but, yeah, the raw viewer count is not the point of these streams. It's, hey, I want to hang out and make videos, and I want you guys to watch me hang out and make videos so that I can make better videos for you. It's, yeah, that's more the whole thing. So, let's go ahead and drop more of this stuff off at Concorp. Why are you holding a clock? So I know what time of day it is when I come out of the portal. Is Joe your real name? Well, it's short for Joseph, but yeah, Joseph is my real name. Jeff says likes just jumped up to 212. Well, thank you guys. I don't know that that matters, but I appreciate it. Nacho Hombre says, I'm a big fan of Mumbo, so I thought I'd watch you. Well, thanks for stopping by, Nacho Hombre. I'm a big fan of Mumbo, too. He's a cool guy. We actually... Uh-oh. Yep, beholders are already trying to eat my skull. So that's going to be like a whole thing on its own. So we're just going to go ahead and cook. You can't get down here, beholders. The door's too small. Hopefully other mobs don't get through the door. But yeah, that's why we have a clock, so we can see what time it is. Are there other entrances to this space that mobs can come through? I didn't even check back there. I hope that that's not like a mob entrance. But either way, let's grab the rest of this netherrack and get it fed into this machine. Cub fan will be thrilled when he sees how much extra netherrack he has, I'm sure. We're just being friendly, good neighbors. Okay, so the Phantom Menace. Why do I call phantoms beholders? Because I don't... Are those monsters called phantoms? I thought they were called beholders. How old am I? I'm like 30-something. Wait, new... Aladubdub just edited their pledge on Patreon from $2 to $5. Thank you, Adalablub. At the $5 level, you actually get to join the Discord. So, stop by and say hello to the Discord people. When can I high-five you in Philadelphia? I'm going to be at PAX Unplugged Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, Acid Llama. So, yeah, come by PAX Unplugged. I'll be hanging out. There's board games. Follow me on Twitter, because I'll be, like, letting people know if they want to hang out on Twitter. Why am I wearing chain pants? Because they let me breathe? Who wants to have legs that can't breathe? Drowned people. Not me. Am I picking up more greenheads? If I see them. Actually, I need to put down the 4 I have right now. But luckily, this is a Concorp-controlled space, so I know it's safe. Because I own part of Concorp now. So, you know, it all works out. Oh, this somehow... How did this... I don't understand how any of this works. Oh, interesting. Was I supposed to put the stuff that I wanted to fill this with in there? Oh, okay. I'm starting to get a sense of how this works. Joe is short for Joseph in the English language. That's pretty common. Hey, welcome, Cool Slayer. You're not too late. I thought you were calling gas beholders. No, those things that attack you if you sleep. Lucian Payette says, if you say my name, a huge life goal of mine is to be accomplished. Well, it's not really much of an accomplishment. I say hello to everybody. You should try to go do cool stuff yourself. That's an accomplishment. Hey, welcome, David Elizaraz. How old are you? I am in my early 30s. Pizza Pro says, if you read this really long chat thing, then that's a sentence doesn't make sense. You did okay. The kelp is fed from the farm overhead. Josiah Varencomp says, Joe could be short for Josiah. In my case, it's not. Thank you for the sub, Jonathan Chesto. For anybody who's just wandering in while we're killing time waiting for the sun to rise because there are monsters out there that want me dead. You still out there, monsters that want me dead? I hear you. Yeah, there you are. Well, the monsters that want me dead are still out there, and we're still cooking the stuff. If you're just tuning in, my name is Joe Hills. I'm broadcasting from Nashville, Tennessee. I'm playing on the Hermitcraft server. Isuma's online, but he's asleep. I have 36 points on the Hermitcraft server, but I don't know what that actually corresponds with. Do any of these statistics actually say 36? No, of course not. Maybe it corresponds with how many mobs I've killed of a certain type. Hey, thank you for the $5, Human Bear. If you had Grian's help with a prank, which prank on the other hermits would you do? I'm not sure exactly. I have never killed a phantom. Phantoms killed you one time. See, guys, those things are deadly to me. Welcome, Sea Twiddler. Yeah, if I was gonna do a prank with Grian, I don't have a good idea yet. I would want to brainstorm. It might be my level. No, I'm level 41, so that's not it. Welcome, Richie Cranium. What was your favorite Hermitcraft moment? One time I made this cool jump on a parkour course that I built that I didn't really intend to... Oh, look, it's bringing all the kelp around. Does that actually fill some of those with kelp now? Oh, interesting. So that must be on some sort of timer. This is very cool. Hey, Medium Mage. Thank you for the follow on Mixer. Anjan Milnikovic says, I'm 90% sure you are breaking the smelter, Joe. You know what? That's fine, because as part of the convexicle, I have every right to come down here. The sign said, Joe, the smelter is down. So I walked down and I found the smelter, and it was right where they said it was in the sign. So I just started putting things in it, and we are cooking them. And, you know, it's like that song, Ne kawo iko chana ni gasu kurimasu, which is Japanese for, hey, good looking. What you got cooking? Anyway. Chef Roach says that isn't their smelter, it's their kelp farm, and it's breaking. I don't think so, because they would have a sign that said, Joe, the smelter is broken or breaking. And it's still producing tons of kelp down here. Like, if you come down here, there's still a ton of kelp. It's working, clearly. How are you going to get your items if they're flowing away in hoppers? No, they're flowing into here. I think the counter's for the gold you mine this month. Oh, I do mine a lot of gold. Why are you singing in Japanese? Why wouldn't I sing in Japanese? Estoy aquí abriéndome cuando entre cosas y recuerdos entre fotos y cuadernos allí. Estoy en lo siéndote. Watashi wa Johiru desu. Oh, hey, Sean Tate, thank you for the $2 Canadian. Greetings to Sean Tate to Canada. He writes, greetings, Joe, from Canada. Thank you. People are like, yeah, you're singing in Spanish now. Look, if people have a problem with me singing in Japanese and with me singing in Spanish, no, I'm not related to Stephen King. That guy's somebody else who is not me. He stole my name. I was born with this name, and he just lopped off the second half of his. His name is Joseph Hillstrom King, and he said, I don't want to be Trom King. I'm going to be Joe Hill. Do I like fast food? Yes, but I try not to eat very much of it. Ruchi Cranium says, I prefer Japanese. Thank you. Gula guma walu, gula guma walu, gula guma walu, gula guma walu, fua fuani, da 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 da, koite jamate. My Japanese is pretty bad. I only took like 5 semesters of it, but that was over 10 years ago, so now I've just forgotten all of it. But 5 semesters is not enough to learn a language. No, I can't sing in French. I don't know any French. How many languages do you speak? English is the only one I'm good at, and that's debatable. But I took 5 semesters of Japanese in college, 2 semesters of Chinese. I took 4 semesters of Spanish in high school. That's about it. I learned a little bit of Hungarian when I was dating a Hungarian girl in college, but I haven't used that at all since. Whoops, that actually we need. Does anyone know how to speak German? I do not. I can say Ziploc in Klingon. Ziploc. See? Ziploc. No, a lot of people ask if I'm Stephen King's son. You didn't start that. I'm not going to blame you. I'm just going to be sad about it. No, I'm kidding. I'm fine. So where is it that I actually had mined out a bunch of this? This is going to be a whole thing where I have to wander back to where I was. What is my plan for next year? Survive until it and then make it up as I go. Is your alma mater private? Yeah, Vanderbilt University is a private university located in Nashville, Tennessee. I graduated from there in 2008. Do I know how to speak Dutch? I do not spreken Deutsch. I'm sorry. Chess Dog says, it's really Stephen King's fault for having a kid. I know. I try not to blame this guy too much. It's not his fault. It's his father's. Mr. Incredible says, I confirm the method you're using to smelt the netherrack isn't breaking the smelter. If anything, the fuel may be used unevenly. Just don't use the minecart chest near the entrance. That's for end fuel. Yeah, okay, so what I'm doing now is fine. Because I'm feeding it directly into the hopper on top, not on the backer side. See, guys, it's fine. Okay. So, from where I'm going to stand when I do that for zoom in thing, we're going to be able to see all this. So I want to wipe out even more of that if possible. Ever been to South Dakota? No. Although I am a big fan of the show Deadwood. It's a good show. Did I go to Music Fest in Memphis? No, but I did go to Memphis to see the Billy Joel musical Moving Out at the Orpheum. I dated a girl from Memphis for a while and then didn't really go back after we broke up. It was just kind of like, well, you know, she's got her city and I got mine. Give everybody their space. The song Joe chose to sing in Spanish is difficult even for Spanish speakers. Really? Estoy aquí is difficult for Spanish speakers to sing? I don't know. I guess the entre cosas y recuerdos... entre cosas y recuerdos... Entre fotos y cuadernos... Ay... Yeah, I guess that could be hard for some people. Where am I reading this from? I'm streaming on 3 services. YouTube, Mixer, and Amazon Video game comment thing. Amazon Video. The gaming thing. How I heard they're making a Deadwood movie for AMC. I'm really excited about that. Big fan of the show. Timothy Oliphant was also great in The Grinder, which was criminally underrated, guys. You want to understand Joe Hill's sense of humor, go watch The Grinder for 16 episodes. Because that show was only on for 1 season, but I loved it. Hey, Walkin' Bakken, thank you for the $2. Walkin' Bakken writes, thanks for the show. Well, thank you for the dough. I will go with the flow, you know? Okay, so I'm not sure how much up and alongside here we really want to dig out. I just kind of want to get a sense of how far this goes in any given direction. I mean, honestly, though, this diamond here goes way, way deeper, way further than where we are. Whoa. And that's part of the danger of what we're doing now. Is that I don't have a great way to get back up and out to deal with that sort of thing. So, let's go attempt to deal with it. Who's the guy who didn't fall in the lava that time? That's Joe Hills. He's passably competent when the occasion arises. There we go. May Borowski says, that isn't right, my dude. It's... The last part is craft. I don't know. My ability to read Cyrillic is really bad. Is Pizza Pro a spammer? I thought he was just obnoxious. Like, he was definitely being obnoxious, but I wasn't going to ban him because I just figured he was a small child who didn't know how to deal with others. But if he actually is spamming, I can ban him. Can I repair the chainmail? I'll repair it when I need to. How long do I want to live for? I don't know. Whatever makes sense at the time. Do I prefer to watch something subbed or dubbed? I always prefer subtitles. And I would always like to listen to it in its original language. So, I'm kind of thinking... Well, let's go ahead and just start wiping this out over on this side, I guess. Like, this is probably... Hey, looks like the PayPal bell is ringing. Thank you for the $1 from Jay Benefield. Appreciate it, Jay. The PayPal donations show up on my watch, which is really cool. I got this at a Christmas party contest at work a couple of years ago. How do I get on Hermitcraft? Well, I was invited to join Hermitcraft 5 weeks into the project when nobody knew if it was going to be a complete failure. So I would recommend signing up for things that are 5 weeks old and then seeing if they become the next Hermitcraft. Because that's what I did, and it clearly was the right move for me. That's all I could tell you guys. What do I do other than gaming? I write songs and poems, and I program computers, and I take my daughter places. I attend the theater. I'm interested in filmmaking and television shows. I read a lot of books. I'd like to get into writing books, but I just don't have time right now. That's its own whole thing. Whoa. I was like, why did it get so bright all of a sudden? That's why it got so bright all of a sudden. We'll just leave that one be for now. Alrighty, thanks for stopping by a minute, Rumble. Can you join Hermitcraft? Hermitcraft is an invite-only server, and I do not control the invites. India Lima Charlie says, can you sing for me? No, but I can sing for everyone. Walking, balking is wondering, Joe Hills, why do you have that clock thing? It's spinning around and it's not doing much. It really seems less useful than a such and such. Well, walking, balking, that's an excellent question, but I guess if you wanted to, I probably could mention that when I go back up to the top of the nether, except not in this dimension, I'll discover what time it is then. And I won't get attacked by beholders, my friend, if I know I need to duck and cover. There's another reason why to hold this picture of the sky, so creepers don't sneak up on me. I'm not really, this is not my best improvisational work, but I'm terrified about lava right now, and it's hard to write good songs when you're terrified, because I already almost got hit right there. What type of programming do you do? I'm a LAMP stack developer, so Linux, Apache, MySQL, PHP primarily, but I also do JavaScript, HTML, CSS. I do some Bash stuff. That's most of it. What language besides English do you like to listen to music in? There's a really good French rap group called La Phase, but I can't find their stuff on iTunes or anything. I have like a burned CD that a friend gave me a decade or 13 years ago, but of theirs that I like. That's one non-English language thing. Okay. And did I already fill this with netherrack? Yeah, I did. Okay, cool. I need a sword soon, probably. What time is it there? It is 8:17. Oh, let's see. It looks like I got another donation alert. Nope, that's the one from Jay Benefield. Thank you, Jay, once more. I should make a poem about grandheads. Maybe. These pants are not going to break incredibly soon, guys. They still have 51 durability left. That's plenty. Okay. What's your favorite TV show? The Good Place. It's the single greatest television show ever made. A lot of shows I like, I'm like, well, I enjoy it, but I'm not sure if I would recommend it to you because my interests are very narrow and I happen to like specific things other people don't like. No, The Good Place is a good show for everyone. I talked to some of my coworkers about this show, and they're like, oh man, I didn't want to watch it at first because my mom likes this show. And every show my mom likes, I hate. And she said, oh, you have to watch this. I know you'll love it. And I didn't believe her. And then I watched it and I loved it. And I'm like, I told you would love it. I tell everybody they will love it. The Good Place, single best show on television. It's a comedy It's brilliant. I don't want to say anything more about it. It's got the guy from Cheers in it. It's got the girl from Frozen. They're really good at it. They're good at being in this show. The whole show is brilliant. Manny Jacinto plays an amazing role in it as well. Just everybody on that whole show is just... Oh, and D'Arcy Carden is one of my favorite breakout actors or actresses. She's just stellar. Everybody in the show is so good. Jamila Jamil, so good. I don't want to go into too much detail, but like if you're not watching this show and you're like, oh, what should I watch? I don't know. Just watch The Good Place. Just like if you trust me at all, like I would not lie to you about this. I don't know what I would lie to you about though, in fairness, but like I genuinely and empirically have data from talking to my coworkers and other friends to back up the fact that this is one of the single best comedies that has one of the broadest audience appeals of any show on the planet. It's genius. So, yeah, The Good Place. Then there's a bunch of other stuff that I really like that I'm like, well, I can see why other people might not like it. Like, I really enjoyed Treme and The Wire. I like the first season of True Detective. Doctor Who is really fun. Star Trek Discovery, I enjoyed. Let's see. I think The Good Place is on Netflix. What is your Mixer? Mixer.com/Joe. Does my family like it too? Yeah, everybody in my family likes The Good Place. Yeah, my Mixer is just Joe. That's why I will never stop broadcasting on Mixer. If Twitch offered me twitch.tv/Joe, I might consider it, but they haven't offered me that. Seasons 1 and 2 of The Good Place are on Netflix, yeah. Okay, thank you, Cara Sophia, for verifying that. I also watch a lot of C-SPAN. I like to see what's going on with politics as it's happening. That's kind of convenient to just put on in the background while I'm working on other things. The hardest thing for me to watch while I'm doing like editing stuff is other people's Minecraft videos because I can't tell if the Minecraft sounds are something from my video or if it's something in their video. Did I ever watch Mr. Ed? Yeah, back when I was a kid. I haven't seen it since. Do I like Marvel? It's fine. I dislike that Disney buys up every single piece of pop culture that people enjoy. That makes me uncomfortable. Like, objectively, I thought Ant-Man and the Wasp is a great movie. It's one of my favorite family movies of the last year. But if you said, like, Joe, what do you think about Marvel as a company? I think Disney as a company is doing a lot of bad things, and I don't love them. But, you know, the people they hire are capable of doing good work regardless, but I'm very careful about how I consider spending money on their products as a result. And I don't see as many of them in theaters as I might other films. So, like, I only saw the new Avengers movie on iTunes. Same thing for Ant-Man and the Wasp. I didn't see that on in the theater. Do I always stream it and edit into posted videos? Almost all of Hermitcraft 6 is done this way. A lot of Hermitcraft 5 was recorded this way, yeah. Almost every video you watch was actually filmed before a live studio audience. So when I say some people told me that I should check over here, that's usually just the stream chat told me I should check over here. Do I like PvP? Scott Kurtz's fine. Yeah, I like him. I watch his streams sometimes. Do I have any Nashville recommendations for visitors? Well, the Parthenon is a pretty obvious one. But, I mean, really it depends a lot on your tastes. The Frisk Museum, though, is brilliant. The Nashville Zoo is great if you have younger kids. It's one of the biggest zoos in the country. And the amount of space they give each animal is exceptional. Which I think is really important. I'm not really comfortable with some of the way that... I'm not really comfortable with the way some zoos around the United States handle their animals, but I'm very happy with how Nashville Zoo does. Yeah, there's a Parthenon in Nashville, and it's in way better condition than the one in Greece. Like, I'm just saying. Stray Manty says we went to the Hermitage when we were down for the eclipse. Yeah, I've been there. Andrew Jackson's kind of a jerk, but it's still an interesting place to visit. I don't have a lot of nice things to say about Andrew Jackson, but the Hermitage is cool. I should start hiding my own heads. I don't have any gems to pay for that with. Is the problem. Okay. I forget exactly where I was pointed. So we're just going to come back here. I'm going to turn off the face cam and start the recording again. And after. I'm actually not sure if I'm pointed the right way because I got rid of so much of this. But you know what? This is a huge improvement. I've actually cleared out a lot behind me too. This was all mostly filled in. So on the whole, I think we have done a great service to the entire server. And on top of that, we've gotten a ton of netherrack to drop off at the Concorp smelter. You know, what's the point of having a big smelter like that if it isn't staying busy? Industry is the fuel of industry. So why don't we run back there, drop off a little bit more of this netherrack, and be on our way. Time skip. Okay, I'm going to keep the camera rolling for this part. I know my pickaxe is about to break again. Pick's getting real low. I know. How many people are watching you on the different platforms? I honestly don't know. I have literally no way to tell how many people are watching me on each platform. I think that there's like, in theory, there's like dashboards and stuff that you can have open, but I don't open them. I just have a chat thing with, I just have the 3 chat pop-out windows, and they don't show the viewer counts. Because, like, if I know the viewer count numbers, I might start getting upset if they aren't what I think they should be. So I just literally never have any idea. And that's it's been working out pretty well for me. So, yeah, I'm just going to keep doing that, right? You know, why stress myself out? Like, do you guys worry about how many viewers are in your streams? How does that feel? I don't know, because I don't do it. That sounds like sarcasm, but I genuinely have not known how many people are watching a stream of mine for probably over a year. And, it's just easier. Okay, somebody says I have 400 viewers on YouTube, 75 on Twitch, and 24 on Mixer. Wow. I don't know if those are high or low. So here's the other thing, is because I'm not streaming for the numbers, I'm streaming for the process of making my YouTube videos. I don't know if those numbers are high or low or not, but I'm not making money off stream and ad revenue anyway. So, no, he closed the upstairs of the smeltery, but since I bought into the Convexical, there was a sign that said the smelter is down, so I just went down and I found the smelter and now I'm using it. Hey, welcome Owen Cheney. Thanks for stopping by. But, like, here's the thing, though, is, like, it doesn't really matter how many viewers I have here. It matters how many people I'm making happy. And, you know, I think I'm making enough people happy based on the chat. So thank you for stopping by. Okay. This looks like a kelp farm. Well, I don't know how these things work. But you know what? We can't leave all that, stuff on the floor of the nether for sure, though. So let's go ahead and run back in to the nether and grab what's left. Because people would be really mad if I just left a bunch of entities lying on the ground there. That'll cause actual server lag issues when people go into the nether. Roth1038 says, just Google Nashville Parthenon and I can confirm it's in better shape than the Athens one. Yeah, the Athens people did not take care of their Parthenon at all. Get the experience to repair your pick. I don't have mending on the pick. What games interest you other than Minecraft? Well, right now, I'm also doing a Let's Play of Pokemon Let's Go on Twitter, where I take screen captures of it and make jokes about the Good Place, because I'm naming all of my Pokemon after Good Place characters. So there's that. What else am I playing right now? I bought Sonic Mania on Black Friday. I'm not doing a Let's Play of that. I'm just playing it for fun because I heard it was good. I bought Doom right before my PC died, and I never got to play it. So I'm tempted to buy it for Nintendo Switch just so I can actually play it. Then I was thinking, like, I really liked Civilization 5, but I don't know if I want to buy Civilization 6 because it'll eat my life, and then I won't have any time to make YouTube videos. So, just kind of being a responsible adult there. I don't think I'm going to play Civ 6 anytime soon. Stray Manatee says, Donkey Doug. Yeah, the guy who plays Donkey Doug on The Good Place actually responded to my Twitter Let's Play of Pokemon. Because all the characters are named as Good Place characters. And I think he had a search for Donkey Doug in Twitter and saw that. I do read all the chats. Whiskey Tango Limo Sierra 10 Kilo Tango Mike Ryder. What project are you working on? The Nether Hub. And we need to dig out a ton of nether brick or netherrack. So I've been digging it out and loading it up into that smelter there. Got 216 durability left, which is enough, but not enough. Yeah, Dean Baker says, same, Civ is the best way to waste my life away. Oh, you know what game I'm really excited about, guys? Is Kingdom 2 Crowns. I want to play that one with Corrinne when it comes out. I loved the original Kingdom, which is a horse riding monarch simulator. I usually play Kingdom while I'm encoding my videos at night. Just as something to pass the time while I wait for the video to encode, because I want to upload usually before I go to bed, because that takes a while. But Two Crowns is a two-player version of Kingdom, so you can both be monarchs riding horses. And that's great because my daughter would enjoy being a monarch riding a horse with me. Although we wouldn't necessarily play it while I'm encoding videos at night because she's already asleep by that point. But, like, that comes out December 11th, and I'm super pumped. This is not an advertisement. They did not pay me for this. But I just genuinely love that game so much. I'm going to buy it on launch. Let's see. Am I a native Nashvilleian? I've lived in Tennessee for... let's see. Before I moved to Tennessee when I was in high school from Florida, and so I've lived in Tennessee for over half my life now. I was in Tullahoma, Tennessee for high school, and then I came to Nashville for college. And I never left. So I've lived in Nashville in particular since 2004. So that's 14 years. And then I was in Tullahoma, Tennessee for 4 years before that, yeah. So I've been in Tennessee most of my life. Yeah, I used to live in Florida. Haven't been to MTAC. No, but I've been to Geek Media Expo, which is run by the MTAC people. Although I think they canceled it this year. I lived in DeLand, Florida, which is about 20 minutes away from Daytona. Hey, Chess Dog says his girlfriend says hi. Well, hello back. VR Addict Videos says, time for another donation challenge, and has donated $3. Hey, it looks like we got a new Patreon patron as well, which is also VR Addict. So thank you for joining the Patreon. Bortles, says Falcon Maiden. Yeah, I named my Pikachu Chortles in my Pokemon Go Let's Play. How old is my daughter? She is almost 6, I guess. She's 5 and 9 months. Hey, is Jasastin here? My attempt at being creative. Joe is a generic name. Do I know generic B? Hey, sorry, Jasastin. I totally missed that. Good to see you, man. What is my job? I'm a lamp stack developer. Linux, Apache, MySQL, PHP. Okay, save the pickaxe. Oh, okay, guys. You know, it's actually probably a good time to end the video. Alrighty, so we have picked up all the remaining netherrack on the ground here. We'll just go ahead and feed that all into that smelter. I want to say thank you again to CubFan and Good Times with Scar for giving me the opportunity to be part of this Convexical project. You know, it's great to be a part of something bigger than yourself, even if you don't understand exactly how it works or what its actual rules are, written, unwritten, or otherwise. So, here we go, throwing more things into the smelter after we go through the portal. Do sparkles. I like sparkle portals, and I like to yell bortles, and I'm gonna drop through this hole right here. Boom, 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 boom. And we'll cover it with dirt, and we'll walk into here, and boom. So it's going to take a little bit of time to, actually fully empty my inventory and finish cooking all this. But I am certain that CubFan and Scar will appreciate this, because they're always working on projects, and they always need to cook things. So the more cooked netherrack that they have, the less netherrack they'll need to cook in the future, right? This is an investment in their future. And it's important to invest in the future of others just as much as you invest in the future yourself. Because, what if you get hit by a bus? Well, your future's over now. So I hope you invested in somebody else who didn't get hit by a bus, so that their legacy can endure. Oh, also, I dropped all my extra green heads here because I figured that they'll need them at some point. Anyway, until next time, y'all. This is... that's a bad thing to click while I'm trying to say goodbye. So anyway, until next time, y'all. This is Joe Hills from Nashville, Tennessee. Keep adventuring. Okay, so stop recording. Face cam back on. Whoops. Okay, guys, thank you so much for coming out today. I think that we had a really good stream. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I think we got a good episode out of it. I'm a little worried it'll end up being a 10-minute episode once I actually cut this down. I'm not sure if there's going to be any content in it. So if this episode is too short when I try and edit it, I might record more tomorrow, or I might do more stuff off camera tonight. I don't know. But thank you guys so much for stopping by. Sorry, Velocity Raptor, you did indeed show up at the very end, but we've been streaming for about 2 hours now, and I need to call it. So, until next time, y'all, this is Joe Hills from Nashville, Tennessee. Keep adventuring. I'm going to play you out with a song I wrote that my brother performed. Send me a wave via subspace.
Send me a wave via subspace. Beam me a message from home. Cast me a hello in hollow. Tell me I'm not all alone. The corridors are narrow and the rations miss the mark as we fly like Xeno's arrow past the sparkles in the dark. I think of home and what I miss is picnics in the park. Oh, send me away via subspace. Tap me a line or two, because though we grow distantly, relativistically, I'm coming home to you.